Don't have to say thumbs up.
Guys are gonna be on it.
Oh yeah. Girl Scouts don't mess around.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Is that picture the finished picture, or did we get the wrong one?
No, so I'll show you what, so we have two different ones. I have one that I painted lights on for you, and then I have one without the lights.
Oh, how would it be?
Okay. So we'll do this first, and then if you want to paint the lights and continue, then we'll add the lights.
But we have this
That's
one.
what we were sent.
Yeah,
Which
we
one?
were sent this.
They have this one right here.
Which one do you have? Oh, we have Snoopy.
Show again. Yeah, I'll pin them.
Show me what you got.
We have this one, the one with Snoopy and Woodstock.
Right. So Snoopy and Woodstock go on top of the doghouse.
Oh, got it.
Oh.
Yep. So that's just going to go right, almost in the center of your canvas.
So
Okay.
we're just gonna get the top. That's okay. We'll just get the top of the.
So I'll spotlight you now,
Yeah. Actually, why don't you zoom into my?
and I'll zoom into the sketch.
Yeah.
I think you should have the camera up there.
Hang on. So this way you could see how I have mine sketched. Okay.
No.
See.
Shitty. We messed up.
So they're almost right in the center of the canvas.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have a smaller canvas? Is that what's wrong?
No, we put it on the wrong way.
Run that way.
That's okay.
Well, let's see.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. You
They
know
did the
what?
Portrait.
That's fine, because you know what you can do? You'll still put just the top of the doghouse underneath them, and then you have room on the right or the left to do maybe a Charlie Brown tree.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, that's right.
No mistakes.
You can be creative as you like.
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there's no mistakes.
You had me worried for a moment. I was like, wait, I know it. We're doing Snoopy. What's going on?
Yeah, there's no mistakes. It's just happy little accidents.
That's all right.
Yeah, so at least we know that they're going to have a unique style for their particular painting. Yeah, we've got to try this here with this virtual background. See, because now they have one.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we need to try that with you next time when we do. We got to look at some of the different options that we have for the virtual background and do a session with the virtual background when we do the Zoom. Okay.
Hi there. So it's 5:02. So let's wait 3 more minutes and then we can just get going.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Right now, I'm going to back out again. That was you.
Maybe.
Yeah, so Nightmare is up.
Cool. All right,
And,
I have to change.
And I took off the old one.
Okay.
And we're above 1,000 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. And it's recording, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good.
Yes, we need to check the analytics when we get a chance, just to make a just to look it over.
Okay.
Very nice.
Let's see here. Okay, now I'm gonna go across the board and see who's here.
Hi, everybody.
What are you drinking?
Just some tea.
Okay.
All right, we can totally get started.
All
All
right,
right.
let's do it. Cool. Want to make sure we're spotlighted?
Yeah, can you make sure you're spotlighted?
Okay.
Yes, you're spotlighted.
Good. Okay. Awesome. We're also going to record this for you guys so that if somebody missed it or whatever and you need to share it to them, you can we'll send you the recording, okay? And you have to relax. Lay down. All right. So we're going to have you guys all make sure that you're all muted while we're just kind of giving the instructions. And then if you have a question, you need us to repeat something, you guys just let us know. You can unmute yourselves and chat in, or you can just type in the chat. I am Jennifer, and Mark is behind the computer, behind the camera.
Mhm.
He's my eyes and ears tonight. We have Rascal always at my feet, and you'll see him later. And we're going to paint our Snoopy and Woodstock painting.
Mention to them that you want to have them thumbs up when they're at each stage of
That's
the
right. So what we'll do is
session.
when we kind of in between each step, I'm going to ask you guys for your feedback. We need some thumbs up. So either you can kind of show Mark in your video if your video's on, or I think there's a thumbs up button somewhere
in the
chat that you can send us. This way, once we have most of you together, we'll move on to the next step, okay? And we'll always repeat if you happen to be behind a little, it's okay. There's two important things that I like to tell everybody. First, my painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting. Mark always likes to say it's about...
it's not about perfection. It's always about expression. So whatever way you want to express yourself when you're making your painting, you feel free to do so.
That's
okay,
right.
There are no rules here. You add
No
what
rules.
you want or take what you want out of the painting that you think is right.
That's right. So you guys, I'm just here to guide you, okay? You guys are welcome to change the colors. You can change whatever you want about it. Just like we had our friends earlier, you had the sketch the other way. Totally fine, okay?
Yes,
don't worry.
Absolutely fine.
It's just about having fun today, okay? So let's go over all of our supplies. So I have my 16 by 20 canvas. I have Snoopy and Woodstock already sketched on them. So you guys probably did it in pencil. That's totally fine. I just do it in Sharpie so you can see it on camera, okay? That's the only reason. We're using 5 primary colors tonight: red, yellow, blue, black, and white. They're just primary colors, nothing special. Okay, acrylic paints. We'll use 3 brushes tonight. We'll use a flat brush. Now, if you have a bigger one, like this, thank you, the heat turned off. So you can use whichever size you have. The bigger the brush, the faster your background will go. It's okay. We are not in a rush though, okay? So flat brush, we're gonna use a medium round brush like this. And then we're gonna use a tinier, finer brush for those details and outlines when we get to them. I have a cup of water to rinse my brushes, paper towels to dry my brushes. And then I have my paint on a plate. I usually mix on the same plate. We don't have a whole lot of mixing tonight though. I usually mix on the same plate, but if you have another one and you need to mix other colors, you can do that. Again, if you have questions and you want to chat them in, you ask at any time you want to, okay?
You can chat them in, or you can just unmute yourself and ask a question.
That's right. All right, so the very first thing that we're going to do is finish drawing the doghouse, okay? So I'm going to do mine in Sharpie. You guys continue.
It's just that it's really hard to see the painting. Like you can barely sort of see
We're gonna zoom in, don't worry.
Don't worry, I'll be zooming in and you'll see it very clearly.
Yep. So I'm gonna use my Sharpie. You guys are gonna use your pencil, and we're gonna finish sketching. Okay. It's coming in. Ready? Dun, dun, dun.
We're in.
Okay. So right in between Snoopy and Woodstock you can put a little line over here, and it can be a little wavy line because this is going to be like the top of the snow.
Okay.
And then we're going to come underneath Woodstock's tail. We're going to come down to a diagonal. We're going to leave about maybe 3 inches of space from the bottom. Now, the ones that had it turned sideways, you'll have more of this probably on your canvas, or you can make this shorter if you want to have the bottom part, but either way is fine. And then under Snoopy's tail, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a diagonal, but in the other direction. So out toward the side and leave about 2-3 inches or 3 or 4 inches. We're going to do a horizontal line about 1 inch in on either side. And then just a vertical straight line down on either side. And that is his doghouse. Okay. All right. So our next step, our first step in painting, we're going to take our flat brush and we're going to rinse and dry, okay? So dunk it in the water, give it a bath, and dry it off. So we want to have a dry brush because if you have lots of paint in there or lots of water in there, when you go to grab your paint, it's just going to drip down your canvas, okay? So we always dry off our brush after we get it in the water and clean it off. So depending on what color blue you have, if it's real dark, you can always add some white to it. I'm just going to use my primary blue. So I'm just taking blue on that flat brush, and we're just going to make X's. So when I do that, I just lay some paint down from one side of my brush, and then I flip it over, and I do the other side of the brush. And we just overlap these X's over and over and over. We're going to do this throughout the whole thing around the outside of Snoopy and Woodstock and the doghouse. Okay.
Are you going to show them what to do when you get close to Woodstock and
Sure
Snoopy?
will. So I can even come right down there now. So as you get close to your outlines, you can use a tinier brush if you feel more comfortable, but I like to use my bristles and kind of line them up against my sketch and then just sort of pull away. So line them up against the sketch and then pull away from it. Okay. So when you get into these little areas, if it's too hard with this brush, you can use one of the tinier brushes to get in there with that blue. All right, so again, we're just doing those X's, and we're just going to keep overlapping until we fill up all of our negative space.
All right, so you're going to fill up all of the negative space around Snoopy
Yep,
and Woodstock and the doghouse.
that's right.
But as you get close to Snoopy and Woodstock and the doghouse, you'll be more careful
Right,
with lining up your paintbrush and then just pulling away the blue.
right. We want to try not to go over our sketch, but if you do, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Okay, not a big deal. Don't stress. So I get real close to those lines in there, real careful.
Right, so you'll be careful around them.
Yep.
But when you get around the other parts of the background, you're going to do the X strokes.
Right.
Okay.
You got it. And then I also like to have you paint your edges. So when you get to your sides, the top edge and the sides, you're going to paint those too. This way it looks finished when you hang it up and you don't have the sides of your canvas poking through.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to get that right out of the way right away, get that over with. This way we don't forget. That's what I'm going to do. If you want to lift your canvas to get that bottom area of blue, you can too.
And when you're doing the X strokes,
Mhm.
why? Why do you do it in an X instead of just painting it any old
I
kind of
do
way.
the X's because it creates texture. That's all. That's the only reason. So if you want to do just straight across and do a smoother background, then you can do that.
Okay.
Yep. And if you have a blue that's darker than mine and you feel like it's too dark, you can always do this with white. So what you would do is take a corner of white on your brush with a corner of blue and do the same thing. You would just kind of layer those X's. See how that changes it a little bit?
Oh, okay. So you just did some white and blue.
So I would take a corner of blue, a corner of white, and you can do this with whatever color blue, and then you blend that in too. Just doing those X's, and you do it all together.
Okay.
We're just overlapping those X's.
Is it a big deal if your blue is dark though?
No, not at all. As long as you like it, then it's just fine. The darker the blue, actually, the more your snow will show up.
Okay.
Yep. So we're going all the way around our
And you're doing those
Snoopy and
X strokes.
Woodstock.
You're going pretty fast.
I'm going fast, but you guys can take your time. I've just been doing this for a whole lot of years. And then while we're doing this, we can tell you some other upcoming paintings. If you enjoy painting, you're welcome to join us on our Facebook page and paint with us more.
Well, on our Facebook page, we will be painting tomorrow.
That's right.
We have a double header day tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Nightmare Before Christmas characters, Sally and Jack.
That's right.
We'll be doing Sally at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will be doing Jack at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We've done these two characters before, and they were very well received. So our viewers demanded that we do them again before the Christmas holiday is over. So that's how they got on the
The
agenda.
list again.
Yes. So a lot of people have been waiting for us to do Sally and Jack again, and tomorrow will be that day.
That's right.
Then the next time that we'll be on Facebook after that will be on Christmas Eve. We have a double header on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, we'll be doing the gingerbread people at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be doing Stitch. And Stitch will be in a Christmas hat.
Lilo and Stitch. Who likes Lilo and Stitch?
Yep, that's the next two events that we have coming up on Facebook.
That are
Tomorrow,
free, yep.
and then on Thursday, Christmas Eve.
Can't believe it's a week away. It's less than a week away.
Yes, it'll be here just like
Thank
that.
goodness.
Most of our sessions that we've been holding in the last few weeks have all been Christmas themed.
We did gnomes.
We did the Jolly Gnomes. We did the Polar Express.
Yeah.
We've done yesterday we did Ralphie from A Christmas Story in the pink bunny suit.
We did.
We did
Twas the Night Before Christmas.
we did Twas the Night Before Christmas, and we had a special appearance by Santa.
Yeah.
We did the Elf on the Shelf. We did the Grinch, Max and Cindy Lou. So we've been doing a lot of Christmas themed events in the last few weeks, and that's because that's what our viewers ask.
And those are all up on YouTube now, I think, right?
Yes, they're all on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. So if you missed it and you want to go back, you can go right back to our YouTube channel and you can still paint with us.
In fact, I just finished editing and posting Hocus Pocus on our YouTube channel, and I just
Your
put up,
YouTube channel.
yeah, on our YouTube channel, I just put up the Nightmare Before Christmas painting that we did previously.
It's just Mimosa's Masterpieces. You'll just search Mimosa's Masterpieces as one word.
Yep, you just put those words together to make one word, Mimosas Masterpieces, and you'll see our logo, and you'll see all of the paintings right there on the page, and you can choose to do whatever painting you like.
That's right.
There's a lot of paintings on that page, on that channel. Oh, I forgot about the Christmas moose. We did the Christmas moose too.
Yep.
That's on our YouTube channel. And the Polar Express is on our YouTube channel.
And the penguins.
And the penguins are on there. That's right. Everything is on there.
Yep.
The Jolly Gnomes are on there. You know, the actual first gnome that we did is still doing so well on the YouTube channel.
That was a really good painting, that's all. That was fun.
People like gnomes.
Yes, they do. It's really funny. I think things go in like waves, like in different generations, like things skip a generation. Because I remember my grandparents, maybe my mom, like they all had like the ceramic gnomes, collections of them. Outdoor. Actually, I shouldn't say gnomes. They were pixies.
They were pixies?
They were pixies. But they looked like gnomes.
Yeah, you don't hear people talk about pixies anymore.
I know. I think that's because they just call them gnomes now. All right.
All right, so now you're finished with your background.
I'm finished with my background. I'm going to just rinse and dry my brush when I'm done, and we're going to wait for our friends.
Okay. And you're going to take a sip of your tea. Is that hot tea or cold tea?
It's hot.
It's still hot?
Mhm.
If you need it warmed up, you give it to me now. Yeah, another thing that we have planned for the beginning of the new year
Ooh, yes.
is we have a new series coming up, and that's called Zoom with the Zoo.
Yeah.
We'll be doing live painting events on location at the Lehigh Valley Zoo with a different animal every time we come on.
Yes. So on January 10th, we are painting with the penguins.
That's right. That's going to be the first one.
That's our first one. And then on January 23rd, we're painting with a rainbow boa. It's really pretty. I'm not a reptile fan, but it's really pretty.
Well, if you look at the camera, I mean, if you look at this, if you look at the screen, the penguins are up in the top left corner. And the rainbow boa is right down there in the bottom on the left side, right behind Jennifer.
That one.
And the gingerbread people that we'll be doing on Christmas Eve is right there in between the both of them.
How are the Girl Scouts doing with their paintings?
Girl Scouts are usually very, very good.
I have part of
Good.
this too. I'm still doing the background.
That's okay. You guys take your time.
That's
About
right. Take your time.
About 2/3 done of the background, about 2/3.
Very good.
No rush. Everybody take your time.
Thank
And make sure that you like your background.
We're pretty much halfway done.
That's okay.
Well, whenever you get done, you just give me a thumbs up or you just shout out you're ready to go. Right, there's the penguins up there in the top left corner that we'll be doing on January 10th. And then the rainbow boa is down at the bottom. We'll be doing the rainbow boa on January 23rd. And on Christmas Eve, we're doing the gingerbread people. They'll be at 2:00 Eastern time. And then all the way on the other side of the room,
Behind the light lamp.
behind the leg lamp, is the owl that we'll be doing on February 28th.
That's really
And
nice.
Stitch is right there in the top right-hand corner that we'll be doing on Thursday.
Let's move the
Christmas
light
Eve.
lamp. Okay, let's Whoops.
Oh, you're gonna move the leg lamp so they
Well,
can see the owl?
You know, that's just
All right, so
that
I'll
was
bring
from
it
last
down.
year. Last
Now,
night.
those two sloths with the heart in the middle, we'll be doing the sloths on February 14th, Valentine's Day at the zoo. We will be with the sloths live, and we'll be on location at the zoo, and we'll be doing a painting party. All right, let's get back to Snoopy and Woodstock. While everybody finishes their background. Now, we were on yesterday and we were doing Ralphie with the pink bunny suit from the Christmas movie, A Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually had Ralphie's little brother, Ian Petrella, who played Randy Parker in the movie, join us. And everybody that was one of our viewers that was painting with us yesterday asked him a lot of questions, and he asked us questions too. And we all decided that we wanted him to come back and join us for another session and paint with us. And what the viewers decided was they want to see a painting. They want Jennifer to do a painting of Randy in his winter coats from the movie. So he agreed, and we're going to figure out a date, and we're going to schedule the date where we're going to join him again, probably in January. And we're going to have him join us and paint with us in that scene from that movie, even though it's after Christmas. That's how much people love that movie.
Was good.
It was a fun time yesterday. Oh, that's right. So I did I posted that on our YouTube channel. So they
Ralphie
could paint,
already?
Yeah, they could
Oh,
paint
cool.
they could paint Ralphie in the
In
bunny suit and hear the discussion between us and Ralphie's brother, Randy. Fantastic. I'm watching. Everybody's still painting.
Very good.
Some people are done.
Okay. We'll give it another
But
minute.
we still have people painting.
You guys can give Mark those thumbs up when you're ready for the next step, okay?
Mm-hmm. Doing very good. I see lots of people doing very good.
Awesome.
Nice. We got a nice little crowd.
Good job. Rascal.
He's relaxing. Don't get him all worked out.
I know, stop chewing on your legs. Stop licking the boo-boos.
Get him excited.
Mm-hmm.
Doing pretty good.
Very good, guys. I think.
Now, when you're ready to continue on,
Yep.
I'm going to zoom right back in.
Okay. I was just going to say, if you want, we can, for those that are ready,
Mm-hmm.
if we have enough to move on.
Yes, you do.
Okay. All right. So for the next step, for those that are ready, we're going to rinse and dry that flat brush. and we're gonna make a red for our doghouse.
So
So
you're gonna mix?
I'm gonna mix. So it depends. If you want a different color doghouse, you can use a different color. I'm gonna do red, but so my original red, my primary red, when I use my primary red, it looks like it's pink. That's because it's kind of transparent. It's not really very opaque. So to make it more of a red color, what I do is I take a nice scoop of my red and I take a little scoop of my yellow. Not enough to make it orange. It's just gonna darken or deepen that red color. Okay, so I just mix that with my flat brush and we're gonna.
You're gonna show them the difference. Yeah, see, that is a darker red.
Right?
And you use yellow to make a darker red.
I did.
Wow.
I know. The two colors by themselves are kind of transparent, but when you put them together, they almost make an opaque color.
Okay.
Okay. So our next step, what I'm going to do is come right underneath Woodstock and Snoopy. Instead of coming right against them, I'm going to leave some room for them to sit kind of on the snow. So I'm just going to kind of make a little wavy edge up here.
So you're not going all the way up under Woodstock and Snoopy.
Nope.
You're going to give them a little space with your red.
Right. And then I'll fill in horizontal brush strokes right across the rest of the way down.
And if they need you to,
Repeat.
explain or
I
repeat
sure can.
how you got this red color.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, they're just flowing right along with you.
Good job, guys. Use those bristles right against the edge. And, you know, if you make a mistake like I did, I was just
What
trying.
mistake did you
I was
make?
just telling them to line it up, and then I went right over the blue. I'm just going to wipe it off. I just rinse and dry my brush, and then I can kind of wipe it right off with a clean brush.
Okay. So there was no mistake.
A fixable one. How's that?
Okay. It's always fixable with paint.
Yeah, it is. That's the best part. Okay, so let's try that again. So as you come close to your edge, line up those bristles right against the edge of your line and then pull away. So line it up and pull away.
Yeah, let them get a look at that.
So I'm lining up my bristles to the edge of my outline and then just pulling away. Same thing on this side. Line them up and then pull away.
And that way you can fill it all in.
Yep.
So as soon as the background is completed, then they're just
Gonna
going to
move
mix their
on.
red with a little yellow, unless their red is.
Yes, sometimes some of you might be using crimson. So crimson is usually more
Darker.
opaque and it's darker. So you get a nice red and it doesn't look like it's pink when you put it on your canvas.
So you won't have to
So
mix
you won't
it.
have to mix. No. And if you want Snoopy to have a pink doghouse, then
You can have
you
a
make
pink
a pink doghouse. That's right.
Right, there's nothing saying that Snoopy's house has to
No.
be red.
That's all right.
My sister got her own puppy. It's 10 weeks old.
Aww. Cool. What's your puppy's name?
We still haven't decided, but right now it's Thunder.
Thunder?
Thunder.
Uh-oh. Sounds like he might be trouble.
He bites a lot.
Puppies do that. Puppies do that. So we have Rascal. Rascal.
Yeah, Rascal.
Rascal is a rescue dog, and he's a senior. This week, he's been with us for a year, and he just turned 9 years old. Right, Rascal? Yes.
Now you're going to call him and make him jump up.
Nah, he's just looking at me.
Yeah, he's looking at
Yes,
you now.
Mom.
Like, are you playing with me?
This is the puppy.
Wait, I gotta come see. I'm coming. I gotta come see
You
the
gotta come
puppy.
and see the puppy?
Of course. I gotta come see the puppies.
There he is.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh my goodness. Hi, Thunder.
We keep on mistaking him for her because we have a naughty girl dog.
Whoops. Aw. Well, congratulations on the new puppy. Give him lots of puppy kisses.
Yeah, see, now you got Rascal up.
I'm sorry.
His mama just got a new sweater for him.
Aw.
Now you got Rascal up, and now Rascal's gonna be now I want you to come upstairs.
No, we're not going upstairs yet. We're still working.
He says, are we not gonna play now?
Not yet.
Can we just stop painting so we can go ahead and play?
Yes,
You have
it's
to take
okay.
it easy.
It's okay. Okay, lay down. Lay down. We're still working. We have to let the girls paint Snoopy.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that.
Good
All right,
boy.
he's being good,
Good
now.
boy.
Wow, that's good.
Good boy.
He's being good.
Aw,
Okay.
very good. So
Ready.
again, when you're done with your dog houses, give us some thumbs up so we know you're ready for the next step.
I see thumbs up.
Whoa.
Yep, they came right up to the camera. Thumbs up. Yeah, remember, we're working with
Girl
Girl Scouts
Scout?
here.
I
Girl
forgot.
Scouts don't mess around.
You guys are always really quick.
Yes, with the painting, they're very good at it.
Well, if you would like to,
Yep, they're doing the thumbs up.
while
Yep.
you have this red, I'm going to switch brushes. So I'm going to be done with this flat brush now. So this can go away. I'm going to switch to the medium round brush now. We're always going to rinse and dry before we start using it. And I'm going to use that same red that I just mixed for the house in their hats, okay? So I'm going to come up in their little Santa hats. And we're going to fill in those little Santa hats real carefully with that brush. And if this medium brush is too big, you can use your tiny brush. Use whichever one you feel comfortable with, okay?
I zoomed in real good so they could see you filling these hats.
Very good.
Very good, yes. So you're filling in their Christmas hats.
Yes. Don't worry if your outline is starting to go away. Okay, we'll go back and we'll do the outline again. Mine you can still see because it's Sharpie.
Okay.
I have lots of blue in my hat here. It's all right. Oh, it's okay, Rascal. My goodness.
Right, so you just finished filling in your doghouse, and then you went from the doghouse to their
hats.
Christmas hats.
Yep. You got it.
Good.
And again, you guys just give us some thumbs up so we know you're ready for the next step.
Yeah, I'm watching. I see some people are still working on their dog houses.
No rush. Yeah, we'll let everyone try and catch up a bit.
Mm-hmm. What's going on over there?
I was trying to move it back over.
Yeah, we definitely got to check out this this virtual background.
Ooh, yeah. So maybe you guys can help me think of what are the next, so after the first 4 animals that we're going to do with the zoo, what are your favorite animals? What are the next type of animals that you would like to see in paint?
Tigers.
Tigers.
Do they have tigers at the zoo?
They have tigers at the zoo. I mean, I don't think I can, like, you know.
They're not going to let the tiger out so that
No.
you can paint the tiger.
No, but maybe we could be, you know, close to one that we can paint. We can zoom with the tiger, and then we can go and paint it in another room.
Okay. We'll have to ask about that.
Parrot.
Parrot? You say parrot?
I don't know.
Yeah, parrot.
Okay.
Okay.
We definitely have to get that up.
Wolves.
Wolves.
Oh, actually, you know what? Right, yeah, you write down wolves.
Yes.
There's actually a wolf preserve in New Jersey. I bet you I can get panda. Ooh, I love.
Do they have panda at the Lehigh
Yeah,
Valley?
they do. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up to see which ones that we might be able to do in person. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we got tiger, parrot, wolves, and a panda.
Okay. I do love
Toucan.
Ooh, I think they have a toucan.
That's
Okay, here
another
we
good
go. Wait,
idea.
let's see. I have lots of reptiles.
Flamingo and owl.
Flamingo.
Oh man, a flamingo. I really need to get back onto my flamingo.
Do they have a flamingo at the Lehigh Valley?
Maybe. Well, alpacas, we know.
Owl.
Owl.
We have the owl.
Yeah,
we're gonna do the
owl
owl
on February 28th.
How about a porcupine? Oh, he looks so
paint a
cute.
porcupine?
He looks cute. I'm looking to see what I could do. But they might have. Wait, I might be looking at the wrong thing here.
So you're pretty much going to do every animal in the zoo.
What about a river otter?
A river otter.
I love otters. Oh my goodness.
I'm writing it down.
I'm gonna ask her about that one.
Think they might have a river otter at
Education, animal ambassadors.
We'll have to ask her.
Encounters. Hold on, let's see. They do.
They do have otters?
Octopus and jellyfish.
Octopus. Somebody asked about that
Yes.
last week.
So we are going to do an octopus. It's not going to be a virtual thing. It'll be like just us. So I have somebody working on a little octopus for me with a paint palette and a paintbrush.
In every arm?
So that we can paint it. She's working on it for me.
Okay.
So we have the sloth. We have how about a raccoon?
Did you see that raccoon on TV today?
No, I did not.
There was a lady on the news where the raccoon got in her house and was in her Christmas tree.
No.
And her and her dog was fighting off the raccoon for like an hour.
Oh, goodness.
Trying to get the raccoon out of her house.
Oh, that's so funny.
She finally got the raccoon out of the house.
That's good.
Can we move on to the next step?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is everybody ready? Think we're good? We were trying to make sure everyone was caught up. All right. So our next step, we're going to use that medium round brush again. We're going to rinse and dry. Make sure it's rinse and dry.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to white. So we're going to paint Snoopy in white. The only thing we're going to leave open is his ear and the spot on his back. Okay. And maybe his nose, but we're going to paint the top of Snoopy's hat, or the rim of Snoopy's Santa hat.
Okay.
And we're going to paint all of Snoopy white.
I'm zoomed in so they can see exactly where you're painting.
Very good. Again, if you happen to go over where his eyes go or where his nose goes, it's all right. We can put it right back in there when we get to it. So don't worry.
And those are some good ideas.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we have
Always.
every animal that they mentioned at the Lehigh Valley
I
Zoo.
think so too. Awesome. I wish we could get the parrot video up. I know
Yeah,
that
I
one.
keep having trouble with that.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what's the problem.
That was a good one. Maybe we'll just have to do it again.
Yeah, gonna have to. It's a nice, colorful
It
picture.
really is. It's a good one.
The Cardinals came out fine. I don't know why Parrot is so much trouble.
I don't know.
And a toucan. That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
That's another.
toucan. That is a good
colorful.
one. You're right. You know what I realized I missed again?
What?
That little triangle of blue. So,
A little triangle of blue.
so underneath the package that Snoopy is holding, and right in between his feet, there's a little bit of blue in there, the background that kind of peeks through in that area.
Oh, good. 'Cause I've got it zoomed
I
in. can see that.
missed it the last time we did this too. I forget that little piece is there.
Okay.
And then if you want to, continuing with your white, come over to Woodstock's hat, the top or the rim of Woodstock's hat.
And a little ball.
And the little ball on the end of Woodstock and Snoopy's hat. I'm going to do this one. You can do that. Now I want to paint Woodstock before we do the snow. So I'm just going to rinse and dry when we're done with the white in their hats, Snoopy and Woodstock's hat, and then we'll rinse and dry.
Okay.
All right. So remember I was talking about how my red and yellow are kind of transparent. If I just used my original yellow, it's really bright and it's really see-through.
Yeah, look at that.
So what I like to do again with my yellow is I mix it with a little bit of red, teeny tiny bit of red.
Can you lift it up so they can see it?
So I have a tiny bit of red. I'll even take some of that orange. It almost makes like a gold color. I might need a little bit more yellow in there.
That makes the yellow stronger.
Right. So just a little tiny bit of red in there. And now there's your difference.
Oh yeah, see the difference.
Okay. So I'm just gonna fill in my Woodstock with my yellow color.
Done.
And then again, you guys can give us those thumbs up after your Woodstock is filled in. So we have his body and his little tail back here.
So you filled in your Snoopy with white.
Yep.
And now you just filled in your Woodstock with your yellow.
Yep. Right.
And you used a little teeny bit of red to make the yellow
See?
stronger.
Yep. Almost looks like a gold color, right?
Yeah.
And then if you guys, while we're waiting on everybody else, if you guys want to fill in your package with some different colors, you can choose whatever colors you want. So my original one is green. So to make green, I take a little scoop of yellow and a little touch of blue. A lot more yellow than blue. I'm going to mix a little bit of green. And I'll fill in the outside of my package with that green. And I move to the tinier brush, okay? I'm using that little brush.
Using a little tiny brush?
Yep, so smaller areas, smaller brush. And your ribbon can be a different color. Maybe I'll make it purple. Who knows how to make purple?
How do you make purple?
Do you make Woodstock's eye black or yellow?
We are gonna make it black. We're gonna go back over with the black for outlines in all of our spots in a little while.
So you're gonna do the black for everything for Snoopy?
Yep, we'll go
And
back
for
over and
Woodstock?
do all of our black and our detailing at the ends.
Okay.
Okay, so to make my purple for my ribbon, I just use a little bit of red and blue together. Little scoop of red, little scoop of blue.
A little scoop of red and a little scoop of blue.
Yep, that's our purple. And then I like to do 2 little teardrop shapes upside down, maybe even 3, or like a little bow on top of there.
You said 2 upside down teardrops?
Yeah, they're like little ovals. Little ovals that just connect right onto the top of our ribbon there. And it looks like a bow's on top.
Okay.
All right. You guys, we'll let you catch up. Give us some thumbs up when you're ready for the next step.
Okay.
Oh, my word, go stretch it. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. Everybody doing okay? Does anyone have any questions?
No,
Need
everybody
help?
looks busy.
That's good. Good job, guys. So my
Oh, I see
favorite part.
thumbs up.
Oh, awesome. Very good. My favorite part is in the very end, we're going to ask you if you want to share your painting that I get to see them.
Yes, that's always the most
That's
fun
our favorite part.
I see a few people are done.
Thumbs up. Okay, so for those of you that are done with this part, if you want to go ahead and start adding your snow, you can. So that's, I just take that medium round brush and use my white, and you can just kind of either dot areas of snow. You can do some bigger ones.
Oh, let me back out so they can see that.
Okay, so your snow is all up to you guys.
Can you show them the big ones again? 'Cause
Yep.
I missed that part.
So either you could just do dots, and you can do that with the tip of your brush or even with the handle of your brush. Or you can make some slightly bigger ones and just kind of move your brush around a little circular motion. Or you can even do some of those little snowflakes like that, like the little star snowflakes.
Okay.
Okay, so you could just work on that while we're waiting on everybody else, but we'll get everyone together before we start doing our outlining and our house.
So you're just doing the snow around it.
Yeah, I'm just doing the snow around them. You can make those snowflakes all sizes, all shapes and sizes.
And you can put as much snow as you like or as little snow as
That's right. Everybody's is going to be different.
That's what we hope.
That's right. Everybody's is different. Now, for those of you that have room on either side, if you did it landscape, you can work on if you want to do a little Charlie Brown tree on either side, you can do that.
Doing pretty good.
Very good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead while I have my white on that medium round brush.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my snow. So that's gonna come right underneath Woodstock, under his tail. We can kind of put a little bunch of snow over here. I'm gonna go right along the edge of that wavy line that we made with our red. It's okay if it overlaps. Right over the edge by Snoopy's tail. We're going to fill right up to underneath them. And we'll come right above the top that we sketched up here.
And it's all right to paint over them.
Yep, it's okay. So we're going to outline them when we're all done. Little details will come later. We're getting there.
How do you make orange?
Orange is a little bit of red and a scoop of yellow. So remember we started making kind of this gold color for Woodstock. You kind of just add more red to that and it'll go orange. And that will make your orange.
There you go.
Okay. Actually, maybe what we'll do is we'll work on all the little details of Woodstock and Snoopy doing our outlines, and then you guys can tell me if you want to paint lights on your house or not.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're ready,
They're ready.
we're going to take the tiny brush,
The tiny brush.
rinse and dry. So when you dry your brushes, what you're going to do is, my paper towel is messy. When you dry your brush, you're going to twist it on your paper towel as you pull it towards you. When you do that, it gets your brush back to a fine little point. And that is almost like using a pencil. So when I do outlines, I use a tiny bit of paint at a time. And I call this pencil grip, pinky stabilize.
You hold it like a
We're
pencil.
holding it like a pencil. And we're going to rest our pinky on our canvas so that you have some control over where you're putting the brush strokes. So light pressure, okay, real light pressure. When you use light pressure with a little bit of paint, you get those nice thin lines. So I'm going to come over and outline Woodstock.
And you keep reaching down to put paint on the tip.
Right, so I
So
only
you're using
use
a little bit of tip, a
correct.
little bit at a time.
right? Little dot of paint on the end of my brush at a time.
That's how you're gonna outline your characters.
Right. All of my little details and outlines. Use a little bit of paint at a time. I'm gonna fill in his eye. It's almost like a little comma. And then when you start to see those brush strokes getting thicker, you know it's time to rinse and dry again. So rinse and dry.
And then twist it
Twist it on your paper
to
towel.
make it a sharp point.
Yep. Go back to a little bit of paint at a time. So you have to do that often, and that keeps your lines nice and little, nice and thin. The other trick that you could use, if you don't like painting your outlines on, you can wait until it's completely dry, and you can go back with a black Sharpie and do it.
That's easier,
And that sometimes is easier, especially
but you
for
gotta wait for everything to dry.
littles. Yep, you're gonna wait for everything to dry.
So if you use your paintbrush,
Mhm.
then you could just use the tiny paintbrush and rinse and dry. And when you dry, you just twist it to make it nice and pointy.
Yep,
But you gotta use a little bit of paint at a time.
that's right. That's the trick. I'm gonna come over. Let's do Snoopy's tail over here. And I know on his tail there's a little spot somewhere too. So I'm gonna put a little spot on his tail.
Okay.
Big oval feet, the bottoms of his feet. Rinse and dry, get it back to a point. Be careful where you put your pinky. You're gonna do his little.
Gonna get paint on your pinky.
Yeah, that happened. And that's okay. I just try not to transfer it all over my canvas.
Okay.
Big spot back there. It's got a little collar. And then his ears next to either side of his hat.
So you're filling in all of the black spots.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and do all the black spots now. All of our outlines, all the little spots that are black. Nose. His eyes again are those kind of like little commas. All right, lots of paint on my brush. Rinse and dry. This probably takes the longest.
The detailing part.
All your details, but you know what? It really brings it all together. All right. I got almost everything. The last thing that I have to do on Snoopy is those little diagonal lines in the bottom of his feet.
Oh.
Okay, so they're just real light brush strokes, and they're just little diagonal lines kind of filling in the bottom of his feet.
Okay.
Okay. Use that pencil grip Rest your pinky on your canvas. And then I'm just going to go ahead and outline the outside of my doghouse to start.
Oh,
You guys can determine if you'd like to do lights or not.
so now you're just outlining it.
I'm just going to do the outside for right now because if we want to do lights, then we have another step to do. But if you don't want to do lights, then we can just add the little black lines in to finish our doghouse.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll show you what they both look like and you can choose. Those that
Okay.
want to be done, you guys can be done. And if some of you want to do the lights, then I'll show you how to do the lights.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like some people were done.
No problem. Guys doing okay?
Yeah.
Done.
Done? Good job.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll back out.
So this is what we can do. We can just finish with just his doghouse and we just kind of add the details of the doghouse. Or if you want to, I can show you how to do the light bulbs on his doghouse. The Christmas lights.
Light bulb.
Light bulbs?
Light
Okay.
bulbs.
Light
You
bulb.
got it. Very good.
Yep. Light bulbs.
All right, here we go. So that means our next step is going to be, we have to kind of create the wire for our light bulbs. So you can be really creative here. So I'm going to rinse and dry and just get that little brush back to a fine point again. So you can kind of bring this, your lights in whatever pattern you want to make them. You can come straight across. You can have them all windy.
All windy.
All windy and twisted.
And what brush are you using?
I'm using that tiny, tiny brush.
Using a tiny brush.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So you got one wire.
Got one wire. I think I'm going to stick with just the one.
Okay, but they can have as many wires
Yeah,
as
but
they
you can
want.
have another one down here if you want to. Here, I'll do.
Because the doghouse on the right has 2 wires.
All right, I'll make a second one down here. It's like a mini. Kind of comes off at the bottom. All right. All right. So now that we have our wires, we're going to create the glow.
You're going to create the glow?
The glow. And I'm going to switch back. We're going to go back to that flat brush that I thought we were done with.
The flat brush.
We're going to go back to the flat brush.
They're going to rinse and dry this brush?
Yep, we're going to rinse and dry. Make sure it's clean.
When they finish making their wires, they're going to go back to the flat brush.
Yep.
Okay.
So what we have to do is create a real light version of each color of light. So I'm going to start with blue so you can see what I'm doing, okay? So I'm going to take a little scoop of white, take a tiny bit of blue with that white.
Tiny bit
Okay.
of blue.
Yep, just a tiny bit of blue. I want really light.
So tiny bit of blue with the white.
Tiny bit of blue with my white. And then we're going to make a circle, and I'll show you how we can make almost a perfect circle. So using your flat brush, you're going to press your bristles right to your canvas,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to kind of just spin it around. And it might take a little bit of practice.
And you're going to put it on the wire.
I'm going to put it right on the wire. Okay. So I'm going to kind of leave some space so I can do a few more colors. And then I'm going to put another little circle of that light blue. Leave some space, and I'll do another little circle of light blue. You can have as many colors as you want and as many lights as you want. Let's do a little light blue down here. And we'll do another little one over here. And I'm going to rinse and dry. So I think the next color I'm going to use, I'm going to make a real light version of the green that I had in my package.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to add a scoop of white, a little bit of that green. I'm going to do the same thing. We're just going to create little dots, little circles.
That's with a little bit of white.
Yep, this is a little bit of white with that bright green that I made. So let's do this one over here. And this one will be over here. And if you happen to pick up some of the black, don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh my goodness, Rascal. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do some yellow next. So I'm going to take a little scoop of white, a tiny bit of my yellow. So we make a nice bright yellow color. So you're just going to make as many colors as you want. We're just going to continue with, so I'm going to leave one for pink. Let's do a yellow over here. Might have to add more on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do some pink next. We'll take a little tiny bit of red and a little bit of white.
You got the negative space in the center.
Yeah, I know I'm going to have to make some more. And you guys take your time, and then you just give us thumbs up. All right, she's on it.
Yep, she's right on top.
Good job. All right.
Yep, she got the thumbs up.
Aw, very good. Okay. So once we have our bright spots for our lights, we have to create the light itself, right? So we're gonna rinse and dry that tiny brush again. And now we're gonna go back over. So if you did a green spot, a light green spot, I'm gonna go over with my dark green, the color that I used up here. And we're gonna just create right from the wire, a little oval right inside each of those little circles. So that's gonna be our bulb. And your little oval can come to a tiny point at the end.
Okay.
Green up here. Do another one here. Maybe that was what I was missing. Green over here. And then I'll just keep going back. So I'll go to my blue and I'll take my original blue and do the little oval starting from my my wire and kind of give it a little point if I can.
Oh yeah. A lot of them are wrapping up.
Very good, guys.
Taking off their aprons.
All right, I'm gonna go to my red next. I think the last step that we need on our lights, if you want to go back, it might be wet still, but you just use a little white highlight on each of your lights. Just gonna finish my yellow ones quick. And then for those of you that are almost done, make sure you sign and date your paintings.
Don't forget to sign and date it.
Yeah, sign and date your paintings.
You don't want somebody else taking credit for your work.
Yeah, right? So again, I'm going to take a little tiny dot of white, and then I'm just going to run that dot of white right alongside each one of those little bulbs.
You would think that nobody would take credit for your work, but there's
You
some people
never
out there that
know.
would say, oh, I did that. Or 3 years from now, they'll be like, oh yeah, I did that painting.
Aw. Almost there. And then I'm going to come over and take a peek at what you guys did. My favorite part.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
were some people that were right on top of their game.
Aw.
And they were following you to the letter, and
Okay.
they just kept moving.
Great job, guys. Almost there. I think I got them all. Got them all. Okay. Sign and date your paintings. And then you're done. And then
You're gonna come over and look at everybody's paintings
yes,
who's
of
done.
course. This is my favorite part. And then as you're done and you would like to share with us, you can go ahead and share your paintings with us so we can see them. And you
All
don't have to
right.
if you don't want to, but if you'd like to share.
A little Santa floating in the air.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
We want to see it.
Yeah.
So if you're ready to show your paintings, just hold them up.
Hold them up and you can show them to us.
Okay, here we go.
Liliana,
All right, we're gonna go her first.
we're gonna pin. Oh, that's
She's got a
so
Santa
great.
floating right there in the air.
Good job. Congratulations. That looks great.
That is great.
Aw, way to go.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Right here.
Okay. Aw,
Now that's
yay.
beautiful.
Good job.
That's a really good job.
Very nice.
Yep. See, and they had, this is the one where they had the
That's right.
portrait,
You did it,
and they did just the top
the
part of the.
landscape. But
they
it's
just did the-
perfect.
Right, they did the top part of the doghouse.
Yeah, you did great.
And it looks great.
Good job. All right.
All right, wait, here's
Sister
another
share.
one.
Oh, I love it.
See, she did a great one too.
I do like the darker blue. Told you the snow shows up really cool in there.
Yes.
That looks great. Good
It's
job.
making me
guys.
cold. That's a lot of snow.
Aw.
Okay, hold on. We've got
Tammy, maybe?
Tammy.
Tammy. Oh, sorry.
She's still putting
Still
lights
working?
on.
Oh, I
Yeah, she's
see.
still putting lights
She's
on
doing great.
hers.
Good job.
All right, anybody else?
Yep, if anyone else is ready and you want to share, you can. Is there another page? No, no, there's not.
No, everybody's
I'm not
right.
done yet, but can I show you what it looks like so
Yeah,
far?
of course.
Absolutely. Here we go.
I love it. The
She's got the
sunglasses.
sunglasses on.
Yeah, go ahead. You can show us.
That's amazing. Oh, wait,
Oh.
wait.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me get my virtual background out.
Yeah, it looks like the city's right there in the background.
That's, I think, the only problem that we would have if we used it.
Oh,
Oh, that
that's
looks
beautiful.
so cool. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very good.
Oh, good job. Great work.
Mom has one too.
Oh, yeah, let's see Mom.
Mom, you want to share?
This is my Christmas present to my dad. So
Oh,
Oh, really good.
good job, Mom.
Now,
Beautiful.
who said they had the Christmas present to the dad?
mine is for my dad.
Oh, okay. That's Liliana. Yeah, she said hers is for her dad.
Oh, that's very good. That's smart. I like it.
Yes, she had the puppy. Very good jobs. Anyone else ready to show their paintings? Just put them up, hold them up, and we'll show them to everybody.
That's right.
There's still people finishing up.
Yep,
They're
it's
doing their
okay.
lights.
You guys can take your time, relax, enjoy it.
Really good work.
If you guys all want to share and send a picture
Yeah, we would
of
love
your
that.
paintings, you can send them
To
into
our Facebook
your
page.
leader, and then she can share them with us. So the last little detail, which I didn't do and I forgot, guys, was finishing the little lines in the doghouse.
The little lines in the doghouse.
Yep. So I'm gonna kind
What's
of
your
come.
YouTube channel again?
Oh,
Oh, YouTube channel is Mimosa's Masterpieces.
One word.
Mimosa's Masterpieces.
That's right. So I'm just gonna add some of those little horizontal lines in our doghouse to sort of finish it off. I totally forgot about that part.
Okay, so you put little black lines.
Yep. Just little horizontal lines in there.
Mine's not done. But
It's okay.
mine so far. Uh-oh, it won't get out.
Okay, we can show it. We can show it. Are you ready? Here we go.
All right. You could share. You want to show us?
Okay. I'll have to lift my computer.
Oh.
Oh, that's
very
coming out
good.
beautifully.
Oh, I love that Snoopy has a nice big smile.
Yes, Snoopy has a really big smile.
Great job. Very good.
And the nice with the colors.
You're doing great with your lights too. She's showing us thumbs up.
Good job. They've got a gallery back there on the
I
wall.
see that. Looks great.
Pretty good. Let's see who else.
You can leave ours up so that they can see it if they're still working on it. That's
Mhm.
okay.
Very good.
Great work, guys. That's awesome.
We still have people finishing up. It's mom and daughter here. I think that's all of them. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yep, 16. All done good work. All done good jobs.
I was just talking about that. When did I say that? Yesterday or the day before? Didn't I?
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Very good.
When can we leave?
You can leave whenever you want to, sweetie. If you're all done, you can go.
Okay,
Bye. Thanks for painting with us.
Yes, thank you so
of
much.
course.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Really good job.
Good job, guys. Thanks for painting tonight.
Yep, thank you again.
Aw.
Really good job. Very good job. Yes. Wonderful work. The Girl Scouts always do so well.
Yes, they do.
Every time we have a painting session with the Girl Scouts, they always do so well.
That's so true. You guys are pretty amazing.
Yeah. Now, everybody else, I can't tell because we don't see their
It's okay. If anybody has questions, you guys can always let us know, okay? Anyone that's not like, on the video.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Yep,
Still working.
Jennifer's still working.
Okay, that's fine. Not going anywhere. Don't worry.
Absolutely. Because we want to see your paintings.
Yeah.
Here we go. Somebody's up here.
Yay.
I can pin them. They're ready.
Let's see. Oh, I love the virtual background. The Girl Scouts.
Are they ready?
That's so cool. You guys ready?
We're trying to take the background off.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, that's a pretty cool background, I gotta say.
Yeah, that is a cool background.
Do I
Go to the camera.
I don't know how to do it, so.
Well, you go to the
Go to
stop
the
video.
Yep. Oh.
Up
I don't
arrow.
know.
No, see, you go
Virtual
here to the
background.
camera and then go to the camera.
Okay,
Telling her right.
I got it.
Press no.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I see. It says choose virtual background there. Okay.
Right. And then you
Oh,
just
am
go
I
to the
screen
camera.
sharing?
No, you're not screen sharing.
I don't
No,
mean
you're
to
not
screen
screen
share.
sharing. You go to where it says stop video. and
There we
you-
go.
There you go.
Yay. Oh, that looks great.
That is beautiful. Great job.
Very nice.
That is a very good job.
Aw. It came out great.
Yes, it did. So what? Mom didn't do one?
No, I was showing hers.
Oh.
She's gonna outline hers in with Sharpie, so she's waiting for it to
good.
dry.
Ah, see,
Good job.
okay.
So it's not quite as good.
Yes,
That's right.
that's still a great job.
Yep.
Yeah, once the outline in, it's gonna have the
Once it's
definition.
dry, once it's dry, then you can put the Sharpie to it.
That's right.
And you can do all of the details.
Absolutely.
That's
Great
always
job,
the
guys.
safest way. It's always the safest way to do it.
Yeah, that's what we thought too.
Again, another great job. Very good work they put in.
See, he keeps looking at his leg right there.
He has a boo-boo.
What's going on, Mister?
Can I show you my finished painting?
Yes, we would love to
Absolutely.
see it.
All right. I put a little glitter in the snow.
I love
Oh,
glitter.
okay. See, that's what we're talking about.
Yay.
Getting really creative.
Awesome.
Yeah, see, put some glitter in the
See,
snow.
I love glitter.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Looks great. Good job.
Very good work.
Where are you from?
We're in New Jersey.
Yep.
We're all the way on the other side of the United States. Where are you from? You're in California? Are you in California?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're in California too.
Ah, see that?
Awesome.
Cool, cool.
I have a question.
Sure.
So I am not as quick as everybody else, so I'm gonna have to let mine dry more.
No problem.
How can I re-watch this so that I could go back to the steps that I missed?
I'm going to, as soon as we're done, I'm going to let it kind of like decompress or whatever it has to do. And then I'll upload it as a private thing to YouTube. I will email the link. If you want to put in the chat your email, I'll email it directly to you. Otherwise, I'm just going to email it to Jennifer so she can send it to everyone. But if you want to just put your email in the chat, I'll grab it and I'll make sure that I send it directly to you.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's okay. Everybody works at their own pace, and we have viewers that like to wait until, they don't like to watch us live. They like to.
They just like to watch.
They like to watch.
To
do the video.
And then they do the video after we post the video.
Yep. And then you could kind of stop us or fast forward wherever you need to, and that's totally fine.
Yep.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
That's what we always say. Here it is.
Oh, good. Yep. Just have to write that down and then
I'm writing it down.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome. Thanks for joining us.
I liked it.
Very good.
There you are. SVER.
Garcia.
Okay. At yahoo.com.
Okay. Very
Which one is on Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve is 2 of them. So we have, I'll show you
On Christmas Eve.
At 2:00 in the afternoon.
At 2:00, we're doing the gingerbread people.
Okay. This is at 2.
Because everybody always says gingerbread men. And I always said we need to have gingerbread women. So I kept going back and forth with our viewers. And then they finally decided, let's just do gingerbread people.
And then, so your time, this would be 6:00 because this is 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Right, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be doing Stitch.
So 6 p.m. Pacific time, that's what we'll be doing.
That's on Christmas Eve.
So you just have to go to our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com, and there's a sign up. And just like you did tonight, the Snoopy, we give you this sketch. It's in two pages for Stitch.
Okay.
So that you can transfer to your canvas ahead of time, and then we'll paint them together.
But if they go to our Facebook page and click on the events, where they'll see Stitch, and then it'll tell them to go to the website.
It will.
Okay.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we're doing Jack and Sally.
Oh,
Sally at 3 p.m. and Jack at 9 p.m.
You guys like
so Sally would be 12:00 where you are, and Jack would be 6:00 at night where you are.
Right. If you guys like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hold on, let me back out so they can see it. That's what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then you put them together like that.
Right. So you can do.
You do one.
Right. So you can either do one 16 by 20 and they're just closer together and do half at one time and the other half later.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do two separate ones, or you can just do one. It's up to you.
Right.
Do you guys have these on your website so that you could do these later if you can't make it?
Yep. So what happens is after we paint it live on Facebook, then we do transfer it to YouTube. So on the YouTube channel is all of our past.
All of our past events.
Right. They're all on the YouTube channel.
Wow. Okay, great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
If any of those paintings have a sketch to it, then you have to go to the
website
website
to get the
sign up
sketch.
for it. And it says it's $1, but it's not $1.
Right.
You just have to use the promo code self-care in capital letters, and then that takes the $1 away.
Right. Correct. Ouch.
Thank you.
Hi, Rascal. Hello. I know. Hello, boy.
And the YouTube channel is Mimosas Masterpieces. One word.
Relax. We're almost done. Calm down. Yes, calm down, my puppers.
Yeah, he's getting excited now.
It's okay.
Because he could tell that we're finishing up.
It's all right. Yes, you're my boy. I love you. Don't worry.
Yep, he's getting excited
Can I show
now.
you my finishing thing?
Oh, I get to see?
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
get to see.
Come on, Rascal. We gotta
Let's
see.
pin it.
We gotta look at the painting.
There we go. Look at that.
Good job.
Beautiful.
Your lights look great.
Yep, she did a real good job on the lights.
And the snow looks awesome. Good job.
Yes. Wonderful work. Wonderful work again.
Love it, guys.
Thank you and Merry Christmas, and it was super fun.
Aw,
Thank
thank you
you.
guys. Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, it was fun doing it with you.
I have to go, but thank you and Merry Christmas.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Aw. They're so
Thank
cute.
you.
You're welcome.
Really good job.
Aw.
I don't know what it is. We're good with the Girl Scouts.
I know. The Girl Scouts just do awesome work.
Yeah, they do.
They're pretty great.
We're doing Girl Scouts from all over the country, and they're always good.
It is true. Girl Scouts rule.
We got to have one where we just get all of the Girl Scouts that we've done work with and have them all join us for one big giant.
Well, that's what we started to do, and that was like one of the first paintings that we did was the firefly jar.
Right, but I mean, you know what? We got to schedule something for the summer if we can,
Yeah.
or the spring,
Okay.
and contact all of the Girl Scout groups
we've
that we've
done.
worked with and have them
True.
do one big special
I
day.
love it.
We got to come up with a really good painting that they can all do with us,
That's true.
and just do the Girl Scouts across the whole country that we've worked with.
You definitely could do that.
That'll be something we should do on our YouTube channel, live on a
Ooh,
YouTube
yeah,
channel
that's a good idea.
with all of the Girl Scouts that we've worked with.
In May and June is Girl Scout bridging time. You can maybe do something with the bridge, or you could do like the Girl Scout sign.
All right.
Ooh,
May and June.
I'm writing it down. May and June is the Girl Scout Bridge.
Yep. That's when you. That's
Bridging ceremonies.
Right.
It's when you go from like a brownie to a
Brownie
junior.
Girl Scout
Okay, I'm writing that down.
or a Junior Scout. Is that what it is?
Can you help me make this pillows?
It would
Yeah.
also be really fun to do a cookie themed.
I was thinking that.
Well, because Girl Scout cookie season varies all over the country based on what region you're in, but it essentially is from December all the way to April, depending on what region you live in. But it would be really fun to do some sort of cookie celebration painting party.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
Cookie celebration.
All right. I like
I'm writing that down. And then the Girl Scout bridging ceremony
My mom likes the cookie celebration one too.
All right.
from May to June. May to June.
Okay.
All right, and this way we put out a thing to all of our Girl Scout groups, and then we have them all come together and figure out what is the best form of what's the best thing that we should do. And we'll do both. We could do the cookie themed event, and we could do the bridging event, the bridging ceremony event. That's great. So we got two different options.
Perfect.
All right, that's right here in the book.
Very good. That's a great idea. I
Yeah,
love
because the
it.
Girl Scouts they're so good. Every time we work with the Girl Scouts, they do a great job.
Yes, they do.
Thank you so much for hosting us.
You're so welcome, guys. We appreciate
It's our
having
pleasure.
you.
We have so much fun with you guys all the time. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, I really appreciate it, and I am gonna sign off, but thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a
And then are
great
you gonna
day.
send me the video? This is Jennifer Wall.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you
Then
so
I'll
much.
upload it and we'll send it.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. You guys were fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a good
Bye.
night. Bye. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.
Yep.
Okay, it's going to the class.